Global business news from the boardroom or grassroots. Aaron Heslehurst cuts through the jargon to add colour, depth and context. With live reaction from Wall Street and Asia, studio interviews with top CEOs and the latest innovations in technology. Talking Business on BBC World News.
Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to Talking Business Weekly with me, Aaron Heslehurst. Let's go and take a look at what's on the show. The Great Russian Reformation. As sanctions keep growing, I'm going to ask what impact they're having on living standards under Putin's regime. With prices of everything from sugar to medicines on the rise, I'm going to speak to a former Russian deputy energy minister turned opposition politician who says we have never seen such a big cut-off of such a major economy in the history of globalization, and the consequences will be profound. After more than 20 years in power, just how much does President Putin worry about the impact his decisions are having on livelihoods across that vast nation? His former chief economic advisor will give me an insight into the thinking inside the Kremlin. Also on the show, Ukraine has been cut off in a different way. Its skies have been closed to all air traffic since Russia's invasion began. This top executive from the Ukrainian airline SkyUp will tell me just what that's meant for the business she helps run. Wherever in the world you're joining me from, once again a big hello and a very warm welcome to the show. You know, Russia's invasion of Ukraine is having certainly a major impact on the global economy, but of course it's also having an impact within Russia itself. Before the war, Russia was closely connected to the rest of the world. In fact, exports accounted for nearly a third of its economy. And a big reason? Well, it's Russia is a major exporter of raw materials, of, well, everything from oil and gas to wheat and sunflower oil. But now, inside Russia, there's growing economic turbulence. As you can see, Russia's path of economic growth has been bumpy since the fall of the Soviet Union more than, 30 years ago. Recent economic dips, they coincide with the invasion of Crimea in 2014 and the coronavirus pandemic. Amid widespread sanctions, a recent survey of economists by Russia's own central bank forecasts that the economy will shrink 8% this year. Other estimates put that number as high as 15%. That could well translate into a major hit to living standards for Russia's 145 million people. 2 million Russians could lose their jobs. The unemployment rate could nearly double to as high as 7.8% this year because, well, simply put, many companies have paused trading. That's according to one Moscow-based think tank. Life is already getting more expensive. At the end of March, the Economy Ministry said that prices were increasing at a yearly rate of almost 16%. Cars and electronics have seen some of the biggest rises. For years, the Russian economy has brought in billions of dollars by selling its oil and gas to other countries. But as they try to move away from all of that, President Putin remains defiant.
The collective West is not going to